Welcome back. I just wanted to quickly thank everybody for watching the last few days as we took Casey, my brother, through some basic cooking techniques and tried to kind of up his game in the kitchen with the luck that he has to have a French brother-in-law who happens to be a chef. So we did lots of fun things. If you didn't see, we took him knife shopping, taught him saute, did some of our tips and tricks for using your fridge and freezer to their best ability so that you can make quick and easy meals on the fly without much effort and thought into it. Now, of course, that sounds too good to be true. So what I'm spending the last few hours doing, and this is something I'm thinking about a lot, is really trying to make it into a cohesive system from start to finish that takes novices or people who really don't pride themselves on their kitchen skills and or abilities and who want to feel more confident in their kitchen and be able to do, feel like they can take care of their family, make a basic meal for their kids, and get things on the table without a ton of effort. And so what I'm trying to do is systemize that and make it into something that is usable. So what I need from my viewers, my wonderful viewers, is I'm wondering if there's anybody who is curious and wants to kind of be a beta tester and or kind of learn where my mind's at and see if you can't use some of these principles, back and forth some questions and answers, and see if you can help me iron out some of what pain points need to be addressed. Why aren't you cooking if you want to? And a lot of you have responded in the comments, and it's been so appreciated because it really does help me. I only have, the experience. I mean, we're drawing on a lot of experience already between the two of us, the two countries that we have, and the numerous family members that we have. But at the same time, we only have limited draw as far as cross-culturally, things like that, demographics. So we would love to know what you're struggling with and how we can help. Because I think this information is so valuable. It's changed my life. There's so many things that I didn't know about the kitchen and what's possible before I, was with Alex. And then even for many years, I still held it too high above me, like, oh, I could never do that. That's just for Alex. And or for people who really like to cook, who want to be cooks, who want to be in their kitchen all the time, who enjoy that experience. That wasn't me. I resisted it for many years, even while I lived in France, and I'm quite ashamed of it. It's kind of one of my only regrets in life is that for the year that I lived in France, that I didn't use that time to build skill and to learn some of these things then. It's really a shame. I had all those fresh ingredients and fresh markets and all the things that only really exist in France. And I could have had a lot of good time. But I waited and waited until it finally was, here I am. I'm pregnant. I have a toddler. I need to figure this out. I'm dedicated to raising them in the French tradition of loving food and having a very open palate and not being saddled with what I had, a very picky and limited palate. Not by the fault of my parents. They exposed me to plenty of foods, but for whatever reason, I just have a lot of fear and anxiety still to this day around foods that I'm battling with, and I just push through it. That's a lot of my story that I'm wanting to share, but just trying to get it all laid out in something that's interesting to other people. All of this vlog, you know, I know is just kind of hit or miss on whether I'm appealing to people or not. I really appreciate your feedback. Just doing our best over here and really want to create something that helps people and gets this knowledge that we have and I know is an issue for many people in America and I'm sure all over the world, of how to feed ourselves, how to feed our families, how to remember the pleasures of cooking and being in the kitchen together and making your kitchen your really usable hearth and home, heart of your home rather. So like I said, comment below if you're interested in learning more, like contacting me, like being back and forth, sharing some of your reasons why you feel blocked, what's missing from your knowledge in the kitchen, whether it be tools, lack of tools, time, insecurities, feeling like it's just too much, information overload, recipes that don't turn out. I mean, these are just all things that I've experienced in the past. So let's talk, let's relate, and I would love some feedback. Thank you guys. Back to the normal vlog tomorrow.